Another opportunity for our leaders to criticize your natural right to defend your own life and the lives of your loved ones. Riding home from work, listening to this, we got another mass shooting in San Bernardino, California, in a state where self-defense isn't respected, in a building where they were having periodic active shooter drills, just like schools. What do you bet? It was a gun-free zone. It was a constitution-free zone. It was a fully functional, constitutionally free, American-free zone. When will you people learn? How damn stupid are our leaders and the leaders of businesses and government offices and every place else they establish these constitution-free zones? The people that establish these zones need to go to prison. And there's really no doubt that it's a constitution-free zone because they have active shooter drills. Ooh, that solves the problem. Let's have drills. Let's practice running from a gunman. Woo! That'll do it. That works every time. What a bunch of maroons. So we got families destroyed. Again, in the name of gun control. And our president, our glorious president, you know, the last shooting we had, some idiot in an abortion clinic, he says that these things only happen in America right after Paris, right after Charlie Hebdo, and right after the theater shootings in Paris. And you know, the people he's talking to, they're just that stupid. And he knows they're that stupid. He can say that. I mean, it only happens in America where we're free. You know, these people, they don't care how many people die in their liberty-free zones. They don't care. It's part of, it's the currency. The death in these liberty-free zones is the currency that they use to try to buy you into giving up your liberty. Why do you think they're letting all of these Islamic fighters into this country? All these men of fighting age. Do you think it's because they want to be helpful? You know, it costs many times more to bring them here than it does to help them there. I'll tell you why. So we can have some more shootings like this. That's why. And all we got to do is string together 4, 5, 6 of those, you know, and they're in their high offices. Oh, we'll be able to convince them to give up their Second Amendment, to give up their right to personal self-defense. That's all it'll take. And they'll keep preserving the conditions that allow these madmen to slaughter their slaves. Of course they will. Of course they will. It's all part of the bigger plan. It's happened all over the world, folks. Millions and millions of people have died in the name of the destruction of liberty. Tell me, what kind of person, what kind of despicable human being leaves another human being the choice of facing a gunman with nothing but their shoes to throw at them, with nothing but a closet to hide in? What kind of human being does that? How can we accept these people in our world? I have a business, and my employees can carry if they want. I'm completely fine with it. I have one that does. Hallelujah. He can carry all he wants. I respect my employees' right to personal self-defense. I don't consider them the enemy. We live in a country where our own soldiers aren't allowed to be armed at work. You realize how far we have slipped? And let me tell you, I don't think there's going to be any recovery. No recovery at all. A sign of recovery would be us putting in prison the people who establish these Constitution-free zones. These zones where America is not allowed to exist. Especially at these places where these murders happen. As far as I'm concerned, these people that establish these zones, I don't care whether they're private, I don't care whether they're governmental, I don't care what their crazy reason is for forcing people to face gunmen with nothing but staplers to throw back at them. They're serial killers. They are serial killers. They need to go to prison. They are accessories to the crime. I mean, think about it. They use force and coercion to establish these zones. They force people to be unarmed. Now, I don't think everybody at this charitable organization would have been armed if they were allowed to be. Of course not. Not everybody carries a gun. I don't carry a gun all the time. But there would be some number of them that were armed. And here we are 2.5, 3 hours after it, and nobody knows anything. They don't know what size rounds they were firing. They don't know what the weapons were. They don't know what they looked like. They don't have any license plates so far. They don't have any of this information. Let me tell you, if 10% of the people or 5% of the people in that building would have been handgun owners, armed, free citizens, we would know something about these killers. We'd have their friggin' DNA, because some of them would be dead in the hallways of that building. Now, can madmen kill a bunch of people, even if they are allowed to be armed? Well, sure they can. You know, they have the element of surprise. Evil has the element of surprise. It really shouldn't be a surprise, because the evil starts when they establish the zone where all you're allowed to do is run and hide. Because there's something, we can't trust you. We cannot trust you to defend yourself. So we're going to establish this zone for you little peon people, so that you cannot fight back, because you don't have any rights. Your life isn't worth defending. So that's where the evil begins. And then the wackos come in and finish it off. And you know, I'm tired of giving these gun busters, these self-defense haters, these objectors to liberty, I'm tired of giving them the benefit of the doubt of being stupid. They know completely well that a man with a gun stops a man with a gun. They know that. You don't have to tell that. You don't have to make all those logical arguments. Never give evil credit for being stupid. They're not stupid. They know exactly what's going to happen. There's going to be a certain number of these kinds of incidents, and they're going to occur every so often. And of course, the more crazies we bring into this country who hate us, the faster it's going to occur. And what are they going to do? They're going to come out and they're going to say, we just have to have a constitutional convention. We've got to do something about these guns. We just cannot have people having guns. And they'll continue disarming the honest people. But don't give them credit for being stupid. They're not stupid. They're very calculated, very despicable, very evil. They're coming to get your gun. They want to make you weak. The weaker you are, the more you need them. They hate independence, individualism. They hate people who can take care of themselves. How can they prey upon you if you can take care of yourself? Well, of course you need them for every step and every breath of your life. And I'm going to give them credit for these murders in San Bernardino. Not for the initiation of the violence, That's the whack jobs that did that. But for the depth, for the number, the masses that get killed, it's not without a plan. They really don't care about you. It's time for you to care about yourself and to take care of business. Make sure you are armed. Make sure you are working for someone that respects your fundamental natural right to defend your life. You know, if they don't trust you to defend your life, why would you work for them? Why would you be someplace like that? With someone like that around you. Don't you realize how dangerous that is? It's a sick world, people. And America's falling. America's falling from the inside. These people are causing America to fall. One by one, they'll get us to cede our liberty and cede our rights to them. They'll keep us safe. Don't turn your back on them. A sign doesn't stop a madman with a gun. Low blood pressure does, quite effectively.